Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Ashwina and she's Namita Sarang, and we are back with day 2. Yesterday we had the basics of aerobics, nearly 4 steps, and Namita today will be showing us some more few steps along with the recap of yesterday's. So over to Namita.
Yes, let's start. Let's start with march. As I told you, aerobics is basically done on music. So always remember to have vibrant, nice music which will pep you up and do your exercise. So we are moving ahead with the warm-up session. So the basic thing that we are doing is the marching now. So keep marching. Thumb rule of marching is whenever you march, try to activate your core and keep your back tight and chest up, and try to lift your knees as high as possible, and it has to be a rhythmic one. You can include your hand movements into it to intensify. You can add few more faster movements also into this according to your age and your fitness level. Ashwin, you're getting warmed up. Yesterday we did with wide legs and inside, outside, like that. If you really want to have variation into your warm-up, you can simply follow that one. Or if you are really very much new into this exercise level, so try to keep it as simple as it is. Just now as we are doing it, lift your knees high, move your hands, just speed it up. Yes. Okay, I guess you're warmed up nicely. So let's stand, and we will be starting with neck rotations. So just side movements. Here it's very much important to concentrate on your chin, and you will be turning your chin, your neck will get stretched up and down. Diagonal stretch. Here keep your chin straight and tucked in. Let's do some rotations. Forward rotation. 4 numbers. Then reverse. Take it easy on your neck. Not much stress should be placed on neck rotations. Let's do some stretching, arm stretch. Sideways, sideways. Now push your arms back. Your joints get opened and start rotating your arms. Yesterday also I told you to keep your arms straight and reverse now. Always press your arms backward. Don't do just a superficial thing. Just try to rotate it with full range of motion. That enhances your flexibility. Yes. Those who are, struggling with flexibility issues should always remember that whatever movements you are doing, just try to do it in a full range of motion. Okay, so let's start with your shoulder stretch. We are focusing on our shoulder joints. Warm up is basically to mobilize your joints, which will help you eventually to lessen the injury chances. Now both the hands stretch up. Press your arms up and down together. Ashwin, you can speed it up a little bit. Yes. Now just hold it straight and open your arms wide. Here you will be trying to stretch your chest muscles as well as your upper back. Now just some rotations at your shoulder. Reverse. The shoulder. Now let's do some hip rotations. Ashwin is doing it rightly for men, as ladies tend to hold their waist. Reverse.
Been doing this throughout our sports career.
Yes. Okay, now let's do some side stretches. Easy. Here, try to bend at sideways and not leaning forward. Never ever do this. Go to stretch your sides. Last one. Now, bend forward and slightly arch back. Okay? Let's do it together. When you're arching back, make sure you're slightly arching. No need to go for intense arch. Okay, now extend your legs wider. You have to go for toe touch and knee touch. This. So here, try to maintain your back straight, flat, and let's go down so that back of your legs will get nice stretch. You can feel it. Here you need little bit of speed. Now let's go for alternate toe touch. Now let's go for some split stretch. We also call it lunges. Change your side. Now let's go for quad stretch. Here, just try to push your hip forward. Yeah, we are done with the warm-up and we will be revising last session's 4 steps that we learned. That is V, side to side, L and great one. Okay, so let's start with yesterday's steps.
Do you want to start off with the right as the right earlier?
Yes, always remember you can start everything with your right leg. 3, 2, 1, V. 1, 2. Fine. Last, side to side. 1, 2, 3, 6. Last, L, your right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Last, great point to your right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last, to your left.
I think these aerobic moves have been introduced in the physical education syllabus for high school.
Yes. Now, you see many of the teachers in the school are teaching this aerobics, and if you are one among them, just try to learn these steps with the music to make it more fun for all the children. Side to side. Last, L to our left. Last, grape one. Last, B. You can modify the exercise the way you want. You can reduce the repetitions, you can increase the intensity by introducing high beats, higher beats music, also including hand movements and leg movements, side to side. Four more. L. Last, grape wine. V to our left.
Revision of exercise steps itself
Yes.
has given a nice warm up to our legs.
This is true. Side to side. See, these exercise looks very simple, but when you do it continuously, it gives you nice kick and helps you to burn calories continuously, which will eventually help you to burn fat. For more. N. Grape wine. Last, let's march. Okay, this is the recap of last session. We will be introducing 4 more new steps, 5 new steps today. So the first one will be step touch. So Ashwin, just see me how I'm doing it. It's like stepping forward, tapping it back to the place, again left side stepping it and coming back to the place. So it's a V shape, but we are not going like this, but instead we are going like sideways, then sideways.
So
Okay,
basically
diagonal
keeping
moves.
One step forward, coming back the same
Yes,
way.
diagonal moves. Okay, so let's do it with the right lead. 3, 2, 1. Yes, just march first, as we have to catch the music. 3, 2, 1, start. Step forward and back. Step forward and back. Yes. This is step touch, and because we have started it from the right lead, our first leg will go to right side And when we will start with left lead, our first leg will go to left leg to left side. Right lead, right leg to right side. Okay, so just march. Now we will be doing it with the left lead. 4, 2, 1, step touch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now slightly turn to the corners as you are moving your legs. 8 more times. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is basically into a V shape. Last, march. So this is about step touch. Okay, yesterday we learned side to side. So we will be including it into the choreography later on. And now as we have learnt it, we will skip that and we'll move to the turn step. So just see this. Right 1, 2, turn to your left, slightly facing to your right side and tap. This is the 4th step. Now the whatever leg you are tapping, the same leg you have to take back and get to the another side. So it is 1, 2, turning, tap, 1, 2, turning, tap. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's start it. 3, 2, 1, start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Last time. And start with left leg. Wait. You have to take the same leg back, and if it is this way, you will be doing it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? You cannot continuously do it here as right and left leg. But when you are in the choreography, after one step, when you are shifting to the other step, you will be easily doing it. Okay? So you got this step? Okay? So first is step touch that we learned. Then it is a turn step. And now the next one is K step. Now K, you know the shape of the K, this. So we will be eliminating the straight line and we will be just following the corner touching lines. Okay, so this is K step. 1, forward, tap, back, 2, back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more. And this is for right lead. And now we will be shifting to the left side. So it is 1, tap, 2, tap, 3, tap, 4, tap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is right and left. Okay. Comfortable?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Now the next step is side to side, but we will be doing it double. So we call it double side to side. It is 1, tap, 2, tap and back. 1, 2, back. 1, 2, back. 1, 2, back. It's very simple. You just have to shuffle your legs sideways. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1, start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When you're doing these exercises, just remember to activate your core and always keep your chest up and shoulder relaxed. Not holding your body tight, but maintaining your spine into its natural positioning and doing this. Not leaning too much forward or excessively pushing your belly forward.
So I think Namita, basically dance aerobics is something that you need to enjoy
Yes.
to be effective.
And if you are a music lover, definitely you will enjoy the exercise session. We see many of them just get bored or just try to run away when this exercise name comes up. So when you love music, you can use that music to do this exercise. Okay, so we have finished with the right lead. The same way we will be doing it for the left lead. Okay, so let's start with the choreography today. First thing will be step touch. This one. Then we will be following side to side. Then we will be going for turn step. Then we will be going for K step. This is all the moves are with right lead left. Okay, and then double side to side. And the same thing we will be repeating for left side too. Okay, Ashwin?
Yeah.
So let's start. Let's start with march and gear up. 1, 2, 3. I'm very weak in counting the stepping.
But you can make use of the beats, right? That's
Yes.
the advantage of having a music at the background while doing aerobics.
So that you will nicely get a tempo and you can maintain your intensity. Start. Last, side to side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Last, turn step. 1, good. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Last, K step. 1, 2, 3, 4. Basically concentrate on your leg movements. Last, great, double side to side. We are not adding any hand movements into it. Once you get familiar with your leg movements, you can add step touch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Last, side to side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Last, turn step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Last, K.
So most of the aerobic steps are as familiar to the alphabets that it has.
Yes, great. Double side. Last, let's go for step touch. Let's feel the intensity. Try to enjoy the activity. And we will be, Ashwin will be doing it in a basic level. And I will be trying to swing my arms and put grace into the activities so that it will be looking more like dance. Last. Five. Last. Side to side. 4 more. Keep your chest up. Last. Turn step. 1, Last, K.
Actually, I may not be able to do
Plus,
that grace in the steps.
Double
I
side.
will definitely trying to catch up with it.
Yes. We have not yet included any hand movements. It's going to get intense as you include step touch. Last, side to side. Always remember to activate your core. Last, turn step. Last, K step. Last, double side to side. Last, and march. You can increase the circuits as the way you want. We have completed 2 circuits. You can even do 3 or 4 circuits as per your time availability, and if you feel the exertion, you can leave it at any time. Okay, so remember one thing, whenever you feel exerted, you need not to shoot up your heart rate too high. You should be able enough to talk easily, comfortably when you are doing these exercises. Then only your fat is effectively burned. Okay.
Can we have a water break? I think it's
Yes. So we are almost done now. Okay. So this is the second phase of 4 exercises choreography, and we are at the end of this session. Okay. So feel free, have water. Always remember to have water whenever you feel thirsty, because hydrating your body is much more important when you are exercising. We are at the end of the session and we will be doing stretching now. Remember one thing, that whenever you do stretching, whatever exercise in the stretching position you are, just try to hold that activity for longer duration. This way you will be allowing your muscles to adjust and stretch completely. This way you will be enhancing your flexibility, and also the joints will be more comfortable in the stretching position, which if you are holding it for longer time. Okay, so let's start with the stretching. Stretch your legs straight forward. Always remember, your spine's position is very much important when you are doing stretching exercise. So always have your spine into its natural or neutral posture. What is that? S shape. So always keep your chest up so that your back will be flat and straight. Okay, so let's stretch your arms sideways slowly, and slowly bend from your trunk. If you can hold your toes, it's well and good. Otherwise, just keep pushing yourself forward to reach to your toes. Maintain your knees straight and keep pulling your head in. Now slowly rise up and relax. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Keep breathing. Don't hold your breath at any point of time. Slowly come up and relax. Now just fold your legs. Try to sit in Sukhasana. Stretch your arms, pull your spine up and bend forward. Make sure you're not lifting your buttocks up. Touch your palms down if you can. And if you can easily place your palms down, slowly try to touch your elbows down. Slowly come up and relax. Change your side, change your leg position. Inhale again. Exhale and bend forward. Slowly come up and relax. Always remember, whenever you are doing stretching exercise, you have to keep breathing. Don't hold your breath at any point of time. So let's stretch one leg sideways and pull the other leg straight close to your groin. Maintain your spine nice and long. Stretch your arms out, hold your toe and stretch your sides. If you're struggling to reach here, you can hold your hand here. Slowly come back. Change your side. Stretch your arms up and go down. Stretch your side. Always try to pull little further. And if you can reach somewhere, just try to hold and try to increase the stretch. Wherever you feel that pain, just hold it. And again go further more. Slowly come back and relax. Now just stretch your legs wide. I'll be slightly forward. Yes. Maintain your back straight. Lift your hands sideways and slowly bend forward. Maintain your back tight. Here, if possible, if you are new and not bending forward, you can place both your palms down and just take support of it so that you can nicely and with full control can go down. Control your movement. Don't shy away or fear from the pain. Wherever you feel pain, just hold it. After some time, that pain get relieves. So again, yes, again you can move down. Slowly come up. Quick touch to both your toes. Yes. Now take both your feet inside. Pull it close to your groin. You can interlock your fingers and keep stretching or pressing your knees down. Try to open your groin. This is our groin area, so you just try to keep pressing your groin so that your inner thigh muscles and front thigh muscles will get stretched. Remember, if you have back pain, if you have knee pain, it will be just because your muscles are tight, and as you will be stretching, your muscles gets loosened up, so automatically back pain and knee pain, both these pains will get relieved. So try to focus more on flexibility training if you really have any back pain issues. Relax. Slowly take your feet forward. Same way we will be again touching, crossing. Just cross your fingers, interlock it and lock your toes and slowly go down to touch your forehead to your heels. Keep breathing. Slowly come up. Now stretch one leg straight, cross the other one. Yes, And we will be twisting our spine. Look back straight. Maintain your spine erect. Relax. Change your side. Here, if you cannot pull your hand like this, you can even hold this way and just look back. Relax. Okay, let's sit into Sukhasana. Shake your shoulders. Let's do some arm stretching. So here, when you stretch, just see to it that you are pulling your elbow sideways behind your neck. Relax. Now to the other hand. Relax. Now just hold your palms backside and pull your elbow backside. Yes, this way. Yes, now let's do shoulder stretch. Just have to hold your hand straight and pull it. Okay. Let's do it for the other. Relax. Now hold it sideways. Pull your chest forward and push your shoulders back. Relax. Now slowly bend down. Come up. Okay, we are done with the stretching. If you are at home, you can even lie down. After stretching, you can lie down for 5 minutes and get into meditation. You just have to remove all the thoughts from your mind, concentrate either on breathing or in between your eyebrows. You can just keep focusing on yourself, try to relax all your joints, relax your total body and get into completely meditative phase. There you need not to think about anything. You just have to lie down and relax.
Namita,
Okay.
I think if the stretching exercises are coordinated with the breathing pattern, it's much more effective. I
Yes, yes. Obviously, you have to focus on breathing. When you are getting into stretching, you have to exhale and get into the stretching. When you are preparing, just inhale, and when you release, that way you will be increasing the level of extension of your muscles. So when you exercise, your muscles get tensed. So and when you are stretching and adding some breathing pattern into it, definitely it helps you to relieve stress. Okay, so we are done with this second day session. So we'll come up with day 3 session tomorrow. So let's have a good time. Thank you.
Thank you everyone, and do join us for session 3. Thank you.